What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, the Winnipeg Jets take on the Philadelphia Flyers in the second half of a back-to-back, and it was a little bit of a roller coaster ride, guys, so buckle up. The Jets are coming off a game against the Ottawa Senators in which they dominated in a 5-1 win. It was a win that they desperately needed after a pretty embarrassing loss to the Montreal Canadiens earlier on in this road trip, and a really tough loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs where Ilya Samsonov kind of stood on his head a little bit. The Jets just weren't really able to get much going against one of the East's best, the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I'm coming into this game thinking that the Jets are going to thump the Flyers, and throughout the first 10 minutes of the game, I was absolutely correct. The first goal of this game would go to the Winnipeg Jets. It's Axel Johnson-Fialbi tipping home a shot and scoring. That's his fourth of the season. I've really been loving Axel Johnson-Fialbi on this Jets team. He was a really great waiver pickup, and right from the beginning of the year, he really made an impact. But as of late, he has been really separating himself on that fourth line. I think he's proved that he's a little bit stronger and a little bit more consistent than Manalainen is, and I just really like him there on the fourth line as a little bit of extra scoring, but also a pretty decent defensive player as well. Less than a minute later, Jets up 1-0, Cole Perfetti and Kyle Connor on a 2-on-1, and Kyle Connor makes no mistake putting that upstairs top right corner over Sandstrom, and oh boy, boys, I was hyped after this one. Look at the vision from Cole Perfetti here, making the defenseman just wait a little bit, and then, as soon as he goes down, right over to Connor, picks a corner. Beautiful goal, and I'm loving it, guys. I'm sitting here, I'm saying, wow, the Flyers stink. The Jets are running away with this one. Kyle Connor just zipped another one. He's on fire. What else could go better? Well, let me tell you, one of the grossest goals of the year is Anthony DeAngelo gets torched by Nick Ehlers over to Wheeler, and Mark Scheifele finishes, making it 3-0 Winnipeg, all in the first 8 minutes and 31 seconds of this game. Jets are running away with this one. On the second half of a back-to-back, I thought the Jets were going to win today. I didn't think they were going to come out and score 3 win the first 8 minutes, but here we are, Jets up 3-0, and I was feeling great about this game. What more can you ask for the first 8 minutes? So now the Jets up 3-0, they're playing a really good game. The Flyers are, starting to press a little bit more down 3. They're getting desperate, and near the end of the period with just over a minute left, it's Ivan Provorov. We're going to talk a little bit about him later, and some of the choices he made here earlier on in the week. But Provorov's going to make it 3-1. Now we're heading into the second period, and the hockey gods were reviewing what they did there in the first, and they said, ooh, we let Ivan Provorov score a goal? Oh, we got to do something to redact that. How about a puck in the face? So Ivan Provorov gives a puck in the face to the joy of a lot of people. Can't say I didn't chuckle a little bit, but we move on. And now it's going to be a really bad penalty hurting the Jets here near the end of the period. I believe it was Nate Schmidt, and Kevin Hayes is going to score from a very sharp angle with less than 2 minutes left in the period. His 14th of the year, former Jet Kevin Hayes. And now all of a sudden we got a 3-2 hockey game. Now heading into the third, that, momentum would continue for Philly, and Kevin Hayes would score again on the power play. So not what the Jets were looking for. It's all Philly all the time here. And this sucks, man. The Jets haven't beat the Flyers since 2012 in that weird 9-8 game in their inaugural season where the Jets won. And, I don't know. I was thinking, I'm like, wow, are the Jets really that cursed? They can't win in Philadelphia? Well, Carson Kuhlman comes out of nowhere. This guy can't score on a goalie at all to save his life. He said scoring chance after scoring chance after scoring chance. And today he comes through with the winner after the Jets can't score on a 5-on-3. You guessed it. It's Carson Kuhlman, just the guy everybody was betting on to score the game winner with a beauty. So now it is 4-3 Winnipeg. The Flyers would press, but the Jets would score to make it 5-3 with the empty netter. It's Kevin Stenlund with his third of the year, and that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. The Winnipeg Jets take down the Philadelphia Flyers 5-3, and their first win in Philadelphia since 2012, so 11 years almost, so very fun there. Jets, breaking curses this season. They got that big win in Pittsburgh for the first time since 2018, I believe it was, and now they come through with a big win here. I know this game was a little bit sloppy, and you never like to blow a 3-goal lead, but I think they played pretty well considering they were on the second half of a back-to-back. The Flyers were as well. However, you could see the Jets were getting a little bit tired towards the end of the game there, but they persevered, came through with a big goal from one of their depth guys. Depth scoring is very important, and the Jets need more of it, and I thought that the bottom six played fantastic today. I thought Morgan Barron had a really good game as well. A little bit quiet, but just sneaky good from him. I really liked Fialbi in this game. He blocked a shot off his knee near the end of the game. Hopefully he's okay. I think he'll be fine. I think he just got a stinger. And obviously, shout out to Carson Kuhlman. You are today's big ol' shining star of the game. Congratulations. That's a big award for Kuhlman. I'm sure he's very happy to accept that award. And yeah, love that. Jets win 5-3 against the Flyers. And I do want to talk about the Flyers for a minute. Earlier on in the week, you know, Ivan Provorov, he didn't walk out there with his Pride jersey. Whatever, and you can think about that. You can have your opinion on that, and if you want to believe that religious bullshit that he was spewing out that it was against his religion, that's fine. I just don't agree with you, and I don't want to hear any of that Russian shit either, that, oh, he grew up somewhere else. Yeah, he's been here since he was 13 years old. He didn't grow up playing in the Russian league, not like he came over here when he was like 20 or 21, whatever. So you can save that. But yeah, weird that he's homophobic considering how much he's getting railed over there on the ice. He's not very good. But in all seriousness, yeah, Ivan Provorov, don't really care for you, man. Gonna be hard to trade you now. But with all that said, guys, Jets win 5-3 in a little bit of a roller coaster game. Dave Riddick picks up another win. The Jets have won 3 out of their last 4 with Dave in net, so that's a nice sign. Thought he played pretty well tonight, coming up with some big saves. I think he could have stopped that Kevin Hayes shot from the sharp angle, but you can't really be mad. I thought he put on a little bit of a clinic near the end. Good for big save, Dave. Overall, pretty good team win despite losing a 3-goal lead. You know, never want to see that, but overall, pretty nice game, especially from the bottom 6. But with all that said, guys, I am going to hop on out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment down below what you thought about this game. Were you happy with how the Jets played, or do you think there was a little bit more that the Jets could have done? Some, you know, maybe some goals left on the table? I don't know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're very close to 1K. I believe we're just a little under 900. So shout out to you if you're new. If this is your first video, welcome aboard. Very close to 1K. This has been a fantastic year, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.